Hello Amazon.com, it's me, Bo Shefizu. I'm coming to you with another remake of this video because Amazon moderators had pulled the other video that I made because it showed a sliver of my license plate, and apparently that's personally identifiable information, even though literally hundreds of people see this license plate on the road each day. But I'm not here to dump on Amazon moderators. I'm here to tell you about what I have in the back of my truck. Now, we're not gonna go into the actual tub itself right here, just on the exterior. First of all, these Rhino Straps, they're much better than existing straps out there for two reasons. First of all, you notice on these old style straps, it's just a hook like so. However, when you open this up, you will see that on the Rhino Straps, they actually have a semi-locking carabiner, or this gate rather, that's what it's called, this thing right here, on the actual S-hook. And so that just kind of ensures that it's really not gonna go anywhere once you clip it in because it has that spring-loaded functionality. The second thing that differentiates this from conventional ratchet straps is typically when you open these up all the way, well, it doesn't do anything. However, in order to unlock this completely, you don't have to get your finger in there. Do you ever do that? I actually just like scraped up my cuticle trying to do this earlier. In order to unlock this completely, all you have to do is take it all the way down. So lift it up just a little bit, all the way down, and one more, right there. And now it is completely unlocked and you are free to unthread this thing. So no longer do you need to get inside here and then here up here and do this awkward thing in order to disengage this strap. So Rhino Straps, a lot of thought and engineering put into them. They also come with some Velcro bands to ensure that this whole thing does in fact stay down. You can get these bands and wrap around them. Personally, I don't do that. They're plenty secure in my book. Let's actually show you real quickly how these actually operate. Now, they also come with 4 points, which you can put right over here. And those extend the eyelets instead of trying to fish this thing all the way back here. Do you ever do that? And you're just kind of reaching around trying to find that little eyelet. Well, they come with what they're called runners. They're about this long, and there's 4 of them, 1, 2, 3, 4, and I pretty much permanently put them in my truck. So all I need to do is take this, reach over, and it's already clipped on. And then I get the end right here, and we are going to thread it in right like so, pull this through, and just like that, we are ready to route this ratchets down, just like that. Very easy. Now, previously I showed you how easy it was to disengage this. So you push this down with your thumb like this, and then all the way down, and look at that. It can come undone just like that. No longer do you have to get your 2 fingers in there. Love that thing. The second thing that I have in the back of my truck that I've had so many people marvel over is this pressure rod right here. Now I'm gonna show you the difference. Now, typically, these kind of pressure rods you see like on a shower curtain, but this one is a ratchet style pressure rod, which you can get here on Amazon. I'm actually gonna tag it. And so you take it like this, open it up all the way. Look at that. Now, I use this when I go to the store and I get chicken feed or even groceries. I can put them in my truck and it extends all the way. And then once it's extended, then you simply tighten it down using the same technology as a ratchet strap, except this is a sturdy pull. And so this really keeps this cargo down. And I've had so many people say, where did you get this bar? And it's probably one of my top viewed videos on Amazon itself, is talking about how cool this bar is. And then to undo it, you just flip it up like that, and then you can take it out. Very sturdy. As a matter of fact, I've had this thing in the back of my truck, just in the Pacific Northwest rain. I've had this back here for, I want to say, a good year. And you can see a little bit of rust marks on there and some weathering and some wear and tear, but it still operates. So those are the top 2 things that I would recommend. Ratchet straps, a ratchet pull, both of which I am going to tag. Let's really make sure that's down. Now it won't go anywhere. Both of which I'm gonna tag in this video. Last little bonus thing, I don't know if you can get it here on Amazon, but a traffic cone. I know, you're like, Bo, why do you keep a traffic cone in the back of your truck? I actually found this thing on the side of the road. No, not in a construction zone. I'm not stealing it. There's no marks on it that I took from a construction company, because they do cost a pretty penny. But I found this deep within a ditch, and it was essentially litter, and it was just gonna rot there. It was overgrown with weeds. And so I saw it, and I pulled over safely, went down there, and I pulled this thing out. I have used this so many times, like if I'm loading something up and I'm not really in a parking place, but it is okay to park there temporarily just to load stuff up. This gives you that little bit of authority to be in a spot. It's just magical. It's the equivalent of wearing a bright orange vest. People just think that you're supposed to be there when you stand out. And so that's the best way to blend into an environment, is to just act like you own the place, act like you're supposed to be there, and people won't bother you. Otherwise, they're honking, they're like, hey, what are you doing here? I'm loading up some hay bales or chicken feed or something like that. But if you have an orange cone, all of a sudden, they think you're supposed to be there. Plus, there is a safety facet to it. If they see a bright orange cone, they're less likely to hit you, which they haven't hit me yet. I'm not that crazy of a driver or parker. But if you just get one of these, put it in the back of your truck and forget about it, you will thank me later.